Good morning, guys. It is Friday, and it's the last day of the week. And thank God it's Friday, although I work tomorrow in the morning. You are here with me this morning. It's the end of the week, and it is July 28th, 2017. And it's a good morning here with me, and I'm feeling gratitude, and I'm happy that today I will have a showing this afternoon with an intense week. I've had like 3 hours a day working with a group of very international people from all over the world, and about 16 of them together, and I'm going to have a showing this afternoon. And it's very interesting, creative process for me. But anyway, that's what's been going on in my day. And the weekend is here, and I'm looking forward. Next week I have off, so I have some little time. Let me get to the morning talk this morning. It's going to be about competition and comparison. As yesterday I talked about envy and jealousy. And comparison and competition is related to jealousy and envy, I think. For myself, growing up, playing sports and being competitive brought a lot of perhaps insecurities into my life. And as a conditioned mind and being young and things like that, the media that you see, like in the newspapers or in the fashion magazines and all these things that I was subjected to in my young life, because of my choice or whatever, or at school, like being crowned, prom king or prom queen, or all of these kind of things that the popular kids in school get this and get that, and you can't help to compare yourself to other people. So therefore, the competition in those situations also arises. And we learn and we condition and we compare ourselves to other people. And that can stay with you for a very, very long time. And it can go into your adult life and be part of your adult life. And that's just not really a healthy thing to have in your life, maybe. I tell you, as a teacher, as a choreographer especially, or as a teacher and the ballet master, that I've been in this profession, that it arises, and this competition of comparing yourself to other teachers and famous choreographers and everything that arises, and your mind is feeling as though it's coming from a position of lack, and that you lack something and that someone else has something. And when you compare yourself to others, you can feel very insecure and not good enough, and especially if you look up to people. And instead of being inspired by people, you can feel insecure, and that you can compare yourself and think you're not good enough, and that you're not this and that, and all of that. So that has happened to me, to be honest and to be frank. That has happened to me in my life. I have felt that I compare myself. It would happen automatically in my mind. Compare myself to other teachers, and try to live up to unrealistic expectations. That when you compare yourself to other people, it's a waste of time, because that I've realized that because no one is like me and no one is like them, and to have your own ideas, you must step out of your own comfort zone and find your way of teaching and what you want to give to your students or give to the world, or just not only within work that this competition arises, but mostly it does, I guess, in some ways, or comparing yourself to the looks of other people, or being more attractive or less attractive, and all those things. They all are part of this. With myself, I have come to realize that I am not in competition with anybody, and I'm inspired by other people, and I am so grateful and so happy and so proud of my friends for accomplishing things in their lives. And I don't see them in competition and with myself. And that has been because I'm aware of that development within myself, to let go of that and not to hold anyone in a superior way, to be like, I want to be like them, I want to be like this, I want to be like that. And that happens, it's happening, it can happen in your journey to become the master of yourself, I guess you would say. And I am feeling, at the moment, I have that, when that arises, or the thoughts of comparison, or he's better or she's better, or all this kind of bullshit that arises, to be honest, I look at it and I'm like, I am my own unique self, and I find my way. And in that unconditional self-love that I have for myself, I don't see other people as threats. I see them as, when even my enemies, or if I have any enemies, that label is people that I don't like to spend my time around. I I'm happy for everyone who accomplishes something in their lives, or that they achieve, or they win some award, or they win I don't know, a competition, or they're recognized, the critics recognize them, or and they've put in their dues and they've done well. I'm so happy because I don't come from a position of lack, and I don't need anything to validate my my experience as a teacher, or a choreographer, or anything, as a ballet master, or whichever label or role that I'm playing. And that has been a very, very interesting trail for me, or time for me in my life, to recognize and to let go of that. And I live with self-love and unconditional love for myself, and I have that for other people, because it's just so much more productive and more human for me to live in that space. And I'm here to just share that with you. And you don't have to compare yourself to other people, or be in competition with other people, because it can define you. And when it defines you, you're coming from a position of lack. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. You don't, I guess to yourself, like, that you're worthy, or that you validate your existence. You are here on this earth, and that's, first of all, you're entitled, period. You're entitled. And I know that, everybody is living from their own perspective, and we can never ever know what their perspective is about anything. We can have conversations and agree on things, but we really never know what their perspective is. And how you perceive other people is very important for your own development, and how, in a way that, when you have compassion and you understand that people achieve, and nothing is permanent, people succeed and people fall. And I think that is with everybody, and then you learn from yourself. And so, it's a very interesting thing about comparing yourself to other people and being in competition. It's just, I don't know, a waste of time, I think, in a way. And I heard, that there can be healthy competition, but it's like, if you're competing, say like with a game or something like that, and you win or lose, it's very interesting. I really can say that authentically, I'm really proud of the other person for winning the game, and being recognized in general. And all my students and all people, it's just wonderful when they when they achieve. And I'm really, really grateful for that. And it's positivity in the world, perhaps. So that's my talk for today. I thank you so much for. I'm like 11 subscribers away from 100, and I'm really so grateful for that. And that when I get that 100, I am going to. I will get my own name. That's what's really cool. So it's YouTube / Mr. Causey No Shit. I'm wondering if I should change that name. But anyway, have a great day. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Your unique self is so incredible, and the world needs it. And yeah, be yourself, love yourself, and no competition. Don't compete. It's not worth it. I love you all, and have a great, great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Back with the morning talks. All right. Love you, and ciao, ciao. Ciao.